Hi, this is Charity, and welcome back to the Super Sim series, a series where we use no cheats, no mods, and we try to get all the milestones, top level of every career, all the degrees, skills, aspirations, reward traits, collections, and save file achievements. Basically everything you can do with a single sim. Now, I sent Pandora to sleep because she had a really boring Sunday, so I didn't want to put that on the recording. She basically went to work, got a few promotions, so now she's level 6 of the treasure hunter career, or has 6 promotions, and she did all her homework, and she's just waiting for the next thing to roll around. So she's getting in a little bit of a skillful sleep while we wait for Monday to roll around. Well, maybe while we're waiting for Monday classes to roll around, we'll try and convince some people to hook up. It's kind of surprising that the only person I can hook him up with is London. Is he gay or something? No, it just seems like a lot of people, the only people we can hook them up with is our family, which is kind of weird. Why not? We'll try and hook him up with London. Although his choice in clothing is a little out there, and mainly his makeup too. Like, I don't remember that makeup even being in Create-A-Sim, but I guess it is. Oh, talk up another sim gets you the check off immediately, but hook up with doesn't. I think you have to actually be notified that they're going out. Yeah, talk up another sim is what you want to use. Okay, sometimes the Day of the Dead participant does not show up. It's just 50-50, and she did the little fist pump, and I got the notification that he was supposed to show up, but I don't see him showing up. Wait. I completely and totally forgot. If you click on your sim when you're a senior member for the Order of Enchantment, you can summon sprites, focus sprites. You don't even have to leave offerings. I completely totally forgot about that. But you can only do that once in a while. So now she doesn't have to sleep for 18 hours. Oh, that wasn't good. That was red. I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. Oh, she got demoted. Oh, no. Not only did she got demoted from her promotions, she went back down to level 2. Oh, that is so terrible. I did not know that could happen. It may be time to think about career alternatives. Well, I guess the wishing well is not a good idea after all, because basically that erased 7 levels of promotions because I was working on the top level promotions. So that is a bug. It is only supposed to demote me 1+ level, not send me back down to the previous level in the career. All right, I think we're just going to have to deal with an atrocious reputation because wishing well is really risky. Oh, we need to purchase a treasure tool dive gear from a diving buoy. I guess we haven't done that because we automatically entered the career at level 3. Yeah, we should probably do that. Okay, you have to find one of the deep water buoys in order to purchase it. So it's not this kind that has the little green X at the top. It is a different kind. That has a red X at the top. Dive gear. But diving. Oh, and you don't even have to go to it. You just basically have to buy all these things. Although I don't know if this is going to count because she's technically not in the right household. Hopefully it's for her sim. Okay, so we have all of the scuba diving gear, and then you can take underwater photos and you can scuba dive around here. But we're going to do that when we actually are in Sulani. Maybe I should save this career, to be honest, for when I'm in Sulani, but oh well. Did it put it in her inventory? No, it's like underwater camera, stuff like that. It doesn't go into her inventory. So I don't know if that gear will be recorded as bought if she is in a different household. Oh, and today is a holiday? Oh, because of summer vacation. No, you're going to work. Okay, she got promoted back to level 3, but she lost all of her extra levels. So, I don't know. Do we call that complete? Because she actually went down to level 2 and back up to level 3. I'm going to call that complete. I'm done with the diver career. Okay, the next one is the fast food employee. We could do in the morning or in the afternoon. I'm going to do the 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. because this 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is going to conflict with some of my classes. So let's do that one. Okay, and so we're done with the diver career. Okay, we are about to get our last talk up another sim done and finish the neighborhood confidant if she will finish talking. There's too many people talking. All right. Come on, you guys. Quit talking. All right, finally. We're going to talk up Glenn, and then we're going to finish the neighborhood confidant. And aspiration is achieved. Okay, I was working on the popularity ones. Esteemed entrepreneur and discerning dweller. I really can't do those yet. I don't want to do world famous celebrity because that's going to be for when we become a celebrity, and we're not ready for that. Maybe I'll do leader of the pack next, just because that one really doesn't matter where I am when I do it. And we've already started or joined a club. Of course, we have no perks right now, and we have no points. Well, I've already bought perks, but it's not giving me credit for that, so... Oh no. Did I lose my performance? Great. I did not learn my lesson. Of course not. I am still trying to get the wishing well to give me good stuff. Yeah, that basically took me down to the worst performance ever. Pandora is now a 1-star celebrity. So the reason why I'm doing this is that I now have 3 fame points, and you're only supposed to have 1 when you are a 1-star celebrity. So if you wait a few days, lose your star, and then gain it back a few days later, then you continuously go up 1 point because it doesn't recognize that you already had the point. Oh no, Nico is dying while I'm at work. Well, I guess we're going to get our mermaid plumb bob now. And here's Grim. And I'm still at work. Well, hopefully I can get his urn. Well, I think this technically counts as being a widow. We are still married. And we have to outlive, what, like 10 spouses? I can't remember which one. And there's Nico's. Okay. So we're going to put his urn in. Yes, I know. And they're calling me to tell me that he passed away while I am standing right here watching it happen. Sims is sometimes a little bit ridiculous. All right, everybody go home. I need to summon the sugar skull guy. Okay, and we have a milestone, widowed. Fewer things are sadder than when spouses are separated by death. Okay, Pandora is supportive of Judy. Okay, I'm just going to buy one of these ridiculous 100-point perks. We'll get the homework boost. I don't know if that affects university homework, though. Okay, we purchased a perk. Now we have to perform 10 club activities and be in a club gathering for 12 hours. But I know Pandora has been in a club gathering for 12 hours. Yes, and that checks off. But the club activities don't count until I start doing them right now. Okay, and now we just need 5 charisma, and we have that, and we need to talk about clubs. with 5 different members. All right, so we have talked about club members with 5 different Sims. We have earned 1,000 club points, and now we need to lead a club with 8 Sims. Well, the only problem with that is that I don't have enough family members, so I will have to invite some non-family members just to finish that. So let's maybe invite Claire and Celine. And there we go. We have achieved... Okay. No, you cannot move in with me. Anyway, we have achieved the leader of the pack aspiration. Okay, it seems that the Joke Star one wants you to join the entertainer career. So maybe we'll skip that one and do friend of the world. I don't really like the reward trait from this one, though, because it makes it so that everyone remembers you, which means that your relationships never fade. I'm not sure I really want to get that one. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do it. It just kind of makes it messy because basically your sim lives forever and their relationship panel just gets out of hand. But I guess that's the next one we have to do. So we need to introduce ourselves to 10 different sims. Is there anybody here that we don't know? Of course, there isn't. Oh, here's a fan. We actually don't know this person. Oh, so Pandora likes research and debate. I guess so. Oh, Pandora finally unlocked the family recipe special touch. Now, I have not seen that actually advertised in my notifications before, so she finally completed 50 wants. I'm having a hard time finding Sims that I don't already know. Okay, London thinks Alexander Goth is pretty cute. Should he ask him out? Well, technically you're already in a relationship, but go for it. Okay, and final grades, sizing up schematics and all the rest. We have an A+. We're going to sign up for another term. And this is our last term at Foxbury. Okay, we earned a raise and we are now a food service cashier +1. So we just have to do that 9 more times. All right, so now we have to meet someone new at 3 different locations, which is kind of hard to do since I know everybody already. Okay, so this person counted as number 1. Oh, technically, it looks like we've already met someone new in this location because it didn't count when I introduced myself to Rafka. It just kind of counted anyway before that. Well, I guess we already did the library. For those of you who do not get to watch the unedited versions, I've been coming to the magic... Hey, don't leave me! Anyway, I've been coming to the magic realm, and the reason for that is I'm trying to get all of the magical items. And yeah, that completed my milestone and also completed the aspiration. So yeah, that's done. Even though she still hasn't introduced herself to the person because the person basically zoomed away with a broom. I'm just not going to introduce myself. I'm going to actually just go buy the stuff that I came here to buy. Every day I've been stopping here and buying things. And there's always one of the shops that's bugged, so hopefully no, he's not going to go over there. All right, that's fine. I don't really need that one anyway because that's the regent vendor or reagent. So I guess the next one is going to be party animal. We need to throw 3 parties and earn silver on 3 social events. Well, maybe we can throw a couple of keg parties because we're here in university housing. Although I think I will have to throw keg parties later because what happens is the prizes do not get awarded to your sim. They get awarded to your household. So we're going to have to do this over again since we're not in the correct household. I might just wait until we move home. Oh, no, never mind. We started a new semester. Okay, well, I don't know. If I throw parties, I'm just going to have to do it again, which is going to be kind of redundant. Okay, I'm not going to work on the party animal one right now, even though that actually makes sense to do while at university. It's just unfortunate that I'm going to have to do all of that over again, basically, once I move back home. So we're going to skip that one. We're also not going to do the vampire one. And nature, we're not going to do country caretaker or the magic ones or the ones that require me to garden. Or fish. Well, no, we're not going to do the fishing one. We could do the curator. Yeah, I think we're going to do the curator. So that's the next one that I think is okay to work on while we're at university. Oh, I was just eating collectibles, and for some reason it gave me credit for collecting collectibles. Oh, right. Yeah, this one has an easy way to do it. Okay, well, if you've already collected collectibles, guess what? Never fear. All you have to do is put them in the world and then put them back in your inventory and you've collected them. I don't know. It shouldn't really work that way, but it kind of does. And I guess it's okay because I've already collected these technically. I just didn't collect them right now. I just dragged them into my inventory. Oh, and I need 3 fossils. Well, lucky me, I had all of these. Except for the fossils. But I think if you drag the same one in and out of your inventory, it also counts. It does. Milestone complete. That's so wrong. But okay, whatever. So we're going to breed 5 frogs. That's the one that's going to take a while. And we need to collect 5 elements and send 5 items to the Geological Council. Now, the only thing is I'm not sure if we can send items while we're in university because the mail, I don't know if it will work or not, but we can try. All right, and hopefully they send me 5 elements back. Well, I did get mail. Okay, and I did get some minerals, but it looks like I did not get 5. Nope, I got 5. So I got 5 elements, even though they weren't 5 unique elements, they were 5 elements. Oh, Pandora lost a celebrity level. Well, guess what? She still gets to keep her 3 stars. Okay, so now she has 3 fame points. Now, you can't earn the other one immediately, but if you wait a couple of days and then earn that first star back, you will have 4 fame points. And the goal is to basically be able to max out all of the fame tree. So we have 3 here, and 5 in each of these. So that's 15 and 6, which is 21. So you do get an extra fame point for completing the celebrity career one. So we only need 20 points here. And then you get 2 points at each level. I think maybe one of them you might even get 3 for global superstar. I don't remember. But anyway, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels. And so you should be able to get 10 points like that. So if you start out with 10 points, then you'll be able to get 20, plus the aspiration is 21, which means you could potentially select all these perks. Now, I know you have to have an atrocious reputation to max out this tree, but then you can lose reputation to max out this one, and then gain reputation to max out this side. So I don't think you could use the perks if your reputation is not good or bad, but you can have them purchased. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, that looks bad. I probably should have just gone to work. Oh no! We got promoted. That looked bad. At least I thought it was bad. Oh no, we just got a bonus. Okay, so that was actually bad. Wasn't too bad. At least we are going to get promoted later. All right, and the wishing well still has a good face. All right, so we can leave. Okay, and we got promoted to +2. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of got a demotion there, but not really. As long as it just takes my performance down, it's fine. It's the actual demotion that I don't want. Okay, that one wasn't good either, but that's fine. Haha. Yeah, so we got the call to get married again. I don't know. Should we? We still don't have the ability to avoid tense buffs, so sure, we'll say money, money, give me now. I don't know if we'll get married or not, but there's the buff. I think I got Jeff that time. Okay, so we did not get a new one. Why are the gnomes bouncing? I saw these gnomes bouncing. That's weird. Is that part of the new event, or is it because there's fireworks going off? They're wiggling. They're wiggling. They're dancing. That must be part of the new update. Okay, I was not able to recover and get a promotion out of that. So that's unfortunate. But I now have the workaholic lifestyle, which I do not want. Well, let's see. Needs decay slower at work. Increased work performance gain. Difficulty in keeping long-term relationships. Can go to work on off hours and demand promotion from boss. Receives extra work-related benefits when in the corporate worker career. Tense when neglecting work duties or without a job. Well, the only thing is I don't want her to go to work on off hours. Because that's annoying. Let's see. What neighborhood action plan is least annoying? Maybe support the performing arts. And we completed one of the milestones for the curator aspiration. So the last one, we need to complete a collection and collect 25 collectibles. Well, this week's Finchwick Fair is the Pie and Garden competition, which we already have all of the ribbons. So we can spend all of our time bowling. And I put a wishing well here just because I want to be able to try to increase my work performance as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and someone changed it to midnight bowling for whatever reason. I guess it's because it's 11 a.m. No, it's noon. Who did that? And I forgot what number I was on, but I think that's like 5 or 6. Nope. 1, 2. Comment below. Do you think it's going to happen this time, basically? Am I going to be able to get this bowling thing over with? Every episode, comment below when I start bowling if you think it's going to be this time. And I want to know if anybody's going to call it. 1. That was barely a strike. 2. 3. 4. Nope. How about this? How about make a comment and what is the maximum number of strikes am I going to get this time? Because it's obviously not going to be 10. Yeah, that wasn't even 1. Why is she bowling like a loser now? I'm sorry, you're max level bowling. Oh, the Festival of Snow has started. Oh, that is one thing that I completely forgot. I have not finished the other aspiration in Mount Kumarabi. 1. And so I might have to go back to Mount Kumarabi. 2. 3, 4. Nope. 1. And no. We're just not having any luck today. Okay, so I collected 25 collectibles because I was checking in with the sprites. 1. Nope. Focused does not help. Alright, I'm through with this. Okay, so we actually got some things finished today. So we did the popularity category and we finished Neighborhood Confident, Leader of the Pack, and Friend of the World. And then as far as the skills and reward traits, we didn't do anything, but careers, we did the diver career, and that was it. So we haven't finished the villainy career for the degrees. And then we did have some milestones I wanted to check off because technically dropped out of high school was completed by London. And then we also completed, I think it was a social one. Yeah, we are widowed. So those are all complete, and that's it for this week's completions. All right, for the families, we have no changes in the Power household and no changes in the Pickens household. Okay, in the Pittman Reaper household, Orion is now a toddler, but I have everything set up for them, so I shouldn't need to do anything for that household. Okay, in the Winchester household, Carly is now a young adult, and she is outgoing, gloomy, and an idealist, and wants to be an appliance whiz. And she dislikes egotistical Sims, so we have to pick a match for her. Well, it seems the only one I have left is Argyle. So he is a bookworm, good, and a vegetarian, and wants to be a city native. And I think he's also an elder, but that's fine. We can fix that. Oh, and he used to have blue hair, apparently, or maybe it just picks a random hair color. Well, we're going to leave you with blue hair, but we are definitely going to give you a different hairstyle. Yeah, so that looks appropriate. Okay, welcome Carly's new spouse. And yeah, if you would like to submit some Sims, I think I am out of Sims now. And just submit them to the gallery with hashtag charity codes and just comment if there's anything specific you'd like them to be used for. But basically, I'm just going to have to start creating random Sims if I don't get any more submissions. Can you no longer take a pregnancy test on the toilets? Is that a bug from the new interface? Because she can try for baby, but then it's not letting me check for a pregnancy. Alrighty then. Maybe this toilet is busted? Okay. It didn't allow me to check the first time for some reason. It allowed me to check the second time. Maybe it only allows you to check if you're actually pregnant now. I don't know. But let me know in the comments if you've experienced that. Yeah, she's pregnant. So she didn't have a chance to get a failure because she didn't have a choice to take it. So maybe the first time didn't work. And maybe that's a new bug. I have no idea. Anyway, well, she's pregnant now. Okay, we have no more dog in this household, so I sold the dog bed. We're going to get an infant crib and a bassinet and put it in this room. Maybe, if we could fit it in this room. All right, and then we just need a toddler bed for when the kid gets older. Although, I'm not sure if I should do it that. No, let's do it this way. Let's put the bassinet over there, the toddler bed, and the infant crib over here. And now everything fits and they can still get around the bed. All right. And then we have 3 beds here, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds. So we just don't have the bed for the 8th person, but that should be fine because we don't have enough Sims in here to worry about that. Well, I guess I could just turn this into bunk beds over here. All right. And then they have enough room for everyone to sleep no matter what age they are, provided we don't get twins or triplets or anything like that. And I don't have to rearrange the furniture every time. So, oh, we do have an urn, or a couple urns, looks like. I have not been here yet to collect urns. Okay, and in the Jimenez household, I believe Janilla has passed away. I don't see any urn, though. We don't have her anymore. She was an elder. Oh, there they are. Okay, so they're out here. We have, I think when you place an urn, it basically automatically puts all the other urns wherever your original urn was. So I still have not collected Elvis and Nectarine's urn. And now we have Junilla. All right, so we do have Lauren, and Lauren is an adult. And then we have Bernard, who is a young adult. Ermengarde is a young adult. And then we have Braxton, who is a teen. And then Janice is now an infant. Okay, and we still have Magog, who is an elder. And then Janice is the child of Bernard and Ermengarde. Who's Braxton? Oh, he was a spare. Okay, so Braxton is Bernard's brother. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th generation, at least, of this family. Now, I might get an extra generation out of these because the original Sims appear to be not the 1st generation of their family tree. So whenever I get the achievement, I'll stop tracking these up because it's a little bit annoying, to be honest. Okay, and down here we do have the bassinet, the toddler bed, and the infant crib. So we're all set with that. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds. Oh, we only have 6 beds, but we only have 4 adults right now. So that's perfectly fine. Okay, the only thing different in the Moon household is that Celine is now an elder and Stacy is now a toddler. So Stacy is generation number 4 for the Moon family. Okay, the only thing different for the Bella's household is that Ryan Gilbert is now an elder and then Serena is now a teen, but we're still waiting on Lauren to age up to a young adult. Okay, and the only difference in the Caulfield residence is that Juliet is now a child, and she is the 3rd generation of the Caulfield household, so we are waiting for her to age up to a young adult, which will be a long time. Okay, the only difference in the Sparks household is that Snowflake is now an elder, and Jacqueline is now a young adult instead of a teen. And the problem with this household is it's full. So we are waiting for probably Alex will pass away first unless Neighborhood Stories gets someone else first, or he's active. So honestly, it might be Unisparkles. I don't know. Well, that's it for this week. This is Charity. Thanks for watching.